you need a calculator. You have a calculator, take your phone, your iPad. So it says here the probability, describe the likelihood of an event as impossible, unlikely, and equally likely is the same thing as likely as not. Okay, same thing. And then likely, possible, unlikely, equally unlikely, likely, or certain. Okay, so there's 5. Your soccer win, your soccer team wins 3/4 of the time. Well, 3/4. Think about what 3/4 is, right? So if you want to change that 3/4, you want to change this. You can do 3 divided by 4, which is 0.75. And if you multiply that by 100, you get 75%. So if it's easier for you to see it this way, you can change it. So 3/4 is 75%, same thing. And that would be likely, right? So that would be likely. Good chance. 0% chance that you will grow 12 more feet. Well, that's for sure. So that is 0% would be impossible. The probability that the sun rises tomorrow is 1, right? The sun will rise tomorrow. So again, if you think about 50%, 100%, then we can have 0, we can have a half. Sorry, not change. Take that. We can have 0. We can have 1/2. We can have 1. All right, so notice that this one here, you need to multiply 1 times 100, and you get 100%. Right, so it's it's not in percentage, so you have to multiply by 100. So that would make it, after you multiply by 100, certain. 1/5 of the days in July you get rain. It rains on 1/5 of the days in July. So 1/5 again. Let's take 1/5. Let's take 1/5. I mean, you don't have to change it to a percent. So if you think about 1/5, right? So there's 5, and that's 1/5. Is that less than a half? Yeah. Right. So if it's less than a half, it's going to be somewhere over here in this section here. Right. So 1/5. This is about 1/5. So that would be unlikely. Now, if you want to change it to a percent, well, 1/5 divide 1 by 5, you get 0.2. And then if you multiply that by 100, it's 20%. So again, about here. There's a 5% chance of winning the contest. Where is the 5%? 5% is about here. That's about 5%. So that's also unlikely, right? Very little chance of you winning. Second part here says find the probability as a fraction in simplest form if you roll a standard die. So here's a die, a number cube, right? So this is this, right? Right, so we had the numbers, remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? You have a standard die with 6 numbers in each face. What's the probability of 1? Find the probability of getting a 1. Well, 1 out of 6. What's the probability of getting a 2? How many 2s do you see? Well, let's list the number here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there's 6 different outcomes. And the probability of getting a 2, right, the number 2, is 1 out of 6. Remember I told you in class, when we see the word or, especially with compound, I want you to think plus. Right? Probability of getting a 1 or a 2. 1 or a 2. So there's two numbers, right? So it's 2 out of 6. And if you simplify, you get 1/3. Not 4. Not, so no 4s. I don't want 4. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. So it'd be 5 out of 6. And that's already simplified. Even numbers. Remember, even is 2, 4, 6. Odd. Well, even numbers end in even. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Odd would be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So numbers that end in those are odds, and numbers that end in 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 are even. So even number. Well, do we have any even numbers? Yeah. There's an even number here. There's an even number here. There's an even number. So how many? 3 out of 6. Ooh, prime numbers. Prime numbers are 2, 3, and 5. So 2, 3, and 5. So there's 3 prime numbers out of 6. The composites, and I'll talk about prime and composite at a later time. Composite would be 2, 4, and 6, and again 3 out of 6. 3 out of 6 because it's 2, 4, and 6. The probability of getting a 1 or 2 or a 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. So if you get a 1, you win. If you get a 2, you win. If you get a 3, you win. If you get a 4, you win. If you get a 5, you win. You get a 6, you win. So this is a 6 out of 6. Not 7. Not a 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, this is 6 out of 6. So this is a certain event. Right? 100% it's going to happen. P of 7. What's the probability of getting a 7? Well, there is no 7, so that would be 0 out of 6. Not a 1, a 2, or 3, a 5, a 4, a 5, or 6. So none of these. So if you get a 1, you lose. That's a bad thing. If you get a 2, you lose. 3, you lose. 4, you lose. 5, you lose. 6, you lose. So this is 0 out of 6. And this is called an impossible event. For the ones at the bottom, where are we? Oops, here. Let's go. So we have one green. I'll put a green over here. Yeah, one green, 2 blue, 1 yellow, sorry, 3 purple, 1, 2, 3, and 3 red. Right, so we have 1, 1, plus 2, plus 1, plus 3, plus 3, which is 6, 7, we have 10. Total equals 10. How many possible outcomes are there? Well, there's 10 different outcomes. Oh, it says, oh, anyways. How many marbles are in the sample space? Oh, there's 1, 2, how many different colors? Think of it, how many different colors? I can get a green, a blue, a yellow, a purple, a red, so that's 5. Right? So let's go for the probability of blue. Blue is 2 out of 10, or 1/5. Not red. Not red would be green, blue, yellow, and purple. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 out of 10. Probability of green, 1 out of 10. Right? There's only one green. Not blue. Not blue is green, yellow, purple, and red. Not blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 10. If you simplify, you get 4/5. Purple, 3 out of 10. That's easy. Blue or red, so we're going to add. How many blues? 2. How many reds? 3. 2 plus 3, 5 over 10, or 1 over half. Yellow, 1 out of 10. Orange, is there orange? No orange, so that's 0 out of 10. Not pink. If it's not pink, you win. So not pink would be everybody. 10 out of 10. Right? Not pink. Again, impossible, unlikely, equally likely, likely or certain. Describe the likelihood of an event using those words. Picking a green card from a standard deck of playing cards. This would be impossible. So on a standard deck of playing cards, we have, let's see if I can show you. Standard deck of cards. Deck of cards. Images. So go to images on a standard deck. You have red, diamonds are red, clubs are black, hearts are red, and spades are black. So we have red and black cards. Okay, so when we go to answer this question over here, what's the chance of you getting a green card? Well, there is no green, so that is, it's impossible. Picking a number less than 15 from a jar with papers labeled 1 to 12. So so if you have, so think about a jar, right? And inside this jar, there are numbers 1 through 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it says here you want a number less than 15. Well, less than 15 will be all these numbers, right? If you pick a 12 is less, if you pick 11 is less than 15, if you pick a 10 is less than 15. So all these numbers are less than 15. So you have a 12 out of 12 chance. So that is, and the word we want to use is certain. Oh, and then one more, picking an even number from a jar with papers labeled 1 through 12. So again, if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and you want to pick the even numbers, who are my even numbers? The 2, 4, 6, the 8, the 10, and 12. So you have 1, 2, 3, 6 out of 12, and 6 out of 12 is 50%. And 50% is, what's 50%? Remember what 50% is? Is as likely as not. Okay. All right, so again, let's see, this one we have 3 blue, 1, 2, 3, 6 red, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 green, I think this is green, or aqua, 2 green, and 1 black. So first of all, let's add them up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 12 total. Okay, we always need total. Blue marble. Well, the blue marble is going to be 3, right, out of 12, which is going to simplify to 1/4. Black is going to be easy, 1 out of 12. Green is going to be 2 out of 12, because there's 2 green, which is going to simplify to 1/6. Red is going to be 6 out of 12, which is 50-50, or we can call it half. Not green. Not green is black, red, and blue. So that is a 10 out of 12, which simplifies to 5/6. Blue or red, let's put an addition sign there. So blue, there's 3, red, there's 6, and it's 9 out of 10. A green, a red, or black. So plus and plus. Green, 2, red, 6, black, 1. So that is 9 out of 12. And that's what I should have written here. Sorry, this one is not 10, it's 12. Which is simplifies to 3/4, and this is also simplifies to 3/4. Not red. Not red is the blue. The the green and the black, so that is 6 out of 12, 1.5. A yellow, well, there is no yellow, so that's 0 out of 12. This is a impossible, right? To get a yellow, it's impossible. Not orange, well, not orange, that's okay. It's the blue, the red, the green, and the black, so that is 12 out of 12. And this is certain, a certain event. 100% guaranteed to happen. Alright, so not bad. Now, a deck of cards again, so you're going to have to remember, hang on a second, see if I can, hang on, let me see if I can bring the other screen. See, that's the problem with these types of questions. You need to know what a standard deck looks like. So, let's see if we can get a standard deck here. Alright, so here is our standard deck of cards, right? The clubs, the diamonds, the hearts, and the spades. So I can minimize this, make it smaller. Okay, well, not that bad. I'm going to make this smaller. Okay, alright, we got something. So, let's see if we can use the pictures. This a little bit more. Right, here we go. So, no, don't do that. 5 of hearts. 5 of hearts. So 5 of hearts is this guy right here. So you have a 1 out of 52 because there's 52 cards in total. Queen of diamonds. Queen of diamonds is right here. Oops, sorry. That's not the 5 of hearts. This was the 5 of hearts. Okay. Queen of diamonds. Queen and diamonds. So that is 1 also out of 52. A black card. How many black cards do we have? We have 13 over here, right? 13. And we have another 13 over here. So there's 26 out of 52. Not a black card. Well, not black. Right? Not a black card means the red cards. It's these ones and these ones. So again, 13 plus 13, 26 out of 52. A jack. Where are my jacks? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 52. And I forgot to simplify it, so this changes to 1 out of 13. This is going to be a half, and this is going to be 1 over 2, a half. 8, a 9, or a 10. 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 out of 52. We simplify this to, divided by 4, 3, 13. 3 out of 13. No. Yeah. A diamond or a club. Diamond. These are all the diamonds. 13 diamonds. And the clubs. 13 clubs. So there's 26. So again, remember, we add this. 13 and 13. We get 26 out of 52, which simplifies to a half. No hearts. Not heart. Not a heart. Not a heart is all your clubs, all your diamonds, and all your spades. So that's 39 out of 52, which simplifies to 3 over 4. A queen or a king? Queen or, is that what it says? Queen or king? Alright, so queens. Here, 4 queens. 4 kings. So how many queens and kings? There's 8. So there's 4 queens plus 4 kings. We get 8 out of 52. 2 over 13. Simplifies. A red or a black. If it's red or black, well, if it's red or black, it's all the cards in the deck. So that's 52 out of 52, or that simplifies to 1. Okay. All right. Oops. No, no, no. No, it keeps doing this. So here we go. And the last section, that is the last section, okay. So we want to use the words impossible, unlikely, likely as not, and likely, and then certain. There's a 0% chance of picking a 13 in the deck class. So 0% chance would be impossible. There's a 50% chance of picking a red card in the deck of cards. That's true, so that is as likely as not. There's an 80% chance of snow tomorrow. That would be likely. And finally, there's a 20% chance of rain tomorrow. That would be unlikely. Okay, that was that.